What's going on YouTube? This is the Big K Cup 360 and it has been a while since I've brought the benchmarks to this channel. The Radeon 7870/R9 270/270X benchmark videos, and we are back with Battlefield Hardline gameplay for the first time over on the Cub 360 YouTube channel. Now honestly, I love this game. I have my thoughts on it in a completely different video, but let's get straight to the benchmarks. So just to preface this, I have an AMD FX 8320 8-core CPU by AMD. It's a nice good 8-core CPU. It's really good for hyper-threading and, you know, multi-core tasks and stuff like that, especially games like Battlefield. I have 8GB of RAM, just standard 1600 MHz, and my Radeon 7870 is overclocked to 1200 MHz on the core and 1300 MHz on the memory. And we're running this game Ultra, everything Ultra, with 2 times MSAA anti-aliasing. So just keep that in mind. So, with all that in your head, what did we get? What frame rate could we achieve with this GPU, with this CPU, with this RAM, this whole entire setup? Well, minimum frame rate, we got 26 frames per second. Now obviously, minimum frame rate in a game like Battlefield is going to vary a lot. It depends where you are. You know, if you're at Levolution, or you know, if there's a bunch of just so many explosions going on. And let's keep in mind that this game is in beta, so you know, there's stuff like that to account for. But anyway, let's keep on going. Our average frame rate was 49 frames per second. Now this keeps in track with, you know, previous Battlefield games. Like when I benchmarked Battlefield 4 beta and the full game of Battlefield 4, you had pretty similar average benchmarks. You know, stuff like, you know, 49, 50, 51, around that area. So I'm not surprised by that. And our maximum frame rate was 70 frames per second. You know that you're not going to get that very often. That's probably just through tiny corridors or spawning and little stuff like that. So you're not going to get that very often on this video card in particular. However, what do I think about this game? If you have a 7870, should you get it? Or if you have an R9 270X, should you get it? Hell yes, you should get this game. Even just the beta, I enjoyed this game already more than I enjoyed Battlefield 4. Battlefield 4 had so many bugs. You know, that this calls for another video, but this game is really fun. I really like it. I'm pumped for release, and I'm really pumped for the single player version, or not version, the single player portion of this game, to say. So if you guys are a bit confused as to why this video is titled 7870/R9 270X, that is because the 270X is a rebranded 7870. It just got slightly higher clock speeds. It's the exact same GPU, so don't worry about that. That's all cool. You'll get pretty much the same frame rates. So yeah, thank you for watching guys, and I hope you enjoyed.